Hey, I'm Zadi and welcome to Jetset. Different kind of episode this Monday because we were at Comic-Con this weekend, but business first. Little controversy on last week's game Dolphin Dash. Nobody came within 70,000 points of the highest score, which is a bit odd, so we're gonna extend it an extra week. And don't forget, today, July 30th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live.jetsetshow.com, our live party. And stay tuned till the end of the show for the announcement of the Elastic Illusion Dance at Your Desk winner. So we were at Comic-Con this weekend and there were big stars and big movies and big companies, but instead of hanging out with them, we hung out with the indies because that's where the cool things are.
Go on your shorts, light up the grill. Hot August Saturday, we gonna lay around and chill at the bottom.
So we're here with Adam Walenta, the publisher of the official Public Enemy comic book series. How did you actually persuade Chuck D to go ahead with this project?
Chuck is a huge comic book fan. He's been reading comics since he was a kid. He tried to get a Public Enemy comic book off the ground with Marvel years ago. Didn't happen. And he knew that I did independent comic books. Came up with an idea that was pretty self-explanatory. He liked it, and we just made it happen.
It's amazing that he actually went the independent publisher route. Why do you think that is?
Their albums are released independently now. They think independently, so it was just natural to go with an independent comic book company, and that's us.
We're a self-publishing company called 13 Flames Empire, and this was our main comic called Champions of Hell, which is about the son of God who's been corrupted into believing he's the son of Satan, and he joins forces with evil and fights against them, sort of like a reluctant messiah.
Tell us a bit about what Zombie Jesus is.
It originally started with a movie we made for a film competition, and we called the movie The Passion of Zombie Jesus. Since then, it's become really popular, so we started a comic book. People are just really into it, and he really was the original zombie because, you know, he was dead for 3 days and then he came back to life. That's a zombie to me.
Time I had a couple drinks and shit, trying to hype up my game. You know a nigga ain't a lame. I got them.
The Kingdom of Loathing is a free web-based RPG, multi-person game. It's basically a bunch of stick figures running around, getting drunk and beating up monsters.
What was the inception of the idea? How did this come about?
Basically, you know, Zach's worked on games for a while. He can't draw, but he is funny, so stick figures and funny jokes.
I'm having a ball, drinking it all. Saw you peeping out the honey, standing by the wall and overall.
Each one of these boards is a one-off, and each of these are either scenes from books that we're doing, books that we've done, or books that we have planned. They customize the back. Our artist Narek Gaborigian did this half, Rollo Ledesma did this one, and Rollo's actually up for an Eisner this year.
So we're just hearing that you've been nominated for an Eisner?
Yeah, I try to bring my own style. Not graffiti, but sort of in that genre. So they always say, oh, your art's real urban. So I guess I'm an urban artist.
This book is Silent Assassin. It's about a deformed and abused child and his journey to becoming a hitman for hire. The point of the book is to show how he came into that role and that he's actually a sensitive and just a misled, misguided character. We all get along. We're like a family. I think that shows through our work.
The grin I might be hanging like Ice Tea.
Bumper Boy is this boy here, and his best pal is Bumper Pup. They go on different adventures together. It's kind of a silly, all-ages comic. The first book, Bumper Boy loses his marbles. He loses his marbles, but the problem is there's a big marble tournament coming up, so he has to go on a quest to find the marbles for the tournament.
I said,
you want to see my magic trick?
That's fun.
My name is Chuck Levy. I'm the artist and co-creator of Black Metal.
And I'm Rick Spears, and I am the writer and co-creator of Black Metal. It's about these two kids, and they get this magical sword and end up going on this sort of Lord of the Rings style quest into hell to regain their position as Hell Baron of the Pit. With lots of black metal music inspired.
Very metal.
He had a bunch of drawings of these kids, and I thought they looked really cool, but he didn't have a story sort of involving these kids. He just had the drawings, and I was like, well, you know, I'm a writer, and this stuff looks awesome. We sort of worked out the story, and it came from there.
The Adventures of a New Boy is a combination in between a graphic novel and a comic book, and basically it's about an onion who is mutated into a boy, and he becomes a revolutionary leader for a little mutant civilization of vegetables and animals. Onion boy started out as something I drew in high school. He was just a little character that I had in homework, and then this huge story just came out of nowhere. And even though it doesn't look like Art Nouveau, that's really what I'm mostly inspired by.
We always see something amazing at Comic-Con. So there were a lot of amazing submissions for the Dance at Your Desk contest, but there can only be one winner, and they were picked by Elastic Illusion.
Hey, what's up everybody?
Hey, what up?
We're Elastic Illusion.
This is Ace.
I'm Tyson. I'm Brett.
We're announcing the winner of the DanceAtYourDesk.com
contest sponsored by Jetset!
Jetset!
And the winner Chris Hardenfucker-Schlager.
Oh my God, you're so awesome.
One more time.
Chris.
Louder. Flounder.
And so, you were so good, but everybody else was so good also. We love you guys so much, so we're going to send you guys free DVDs.
Free DVDs! So check us out. DanceAtYourDesk.com.
Check us out. All the time. We're going to keep updating it all the time.
Thanks to Elastic Illusion and thanks to you guys for your submissions. We'll get in contact with the winners, and for the rest of you, we'll see you on next.